So it was 7 degrees when we got up this morning. But where the sun is hitting the roof, I hear the rain, or I hear the snow melting, not the rain melting. But I just wanted to bring y'all out here and show you these diamonds. I hope the camera picks it up. Of course, I know any of you who have been in snowy areas have seen the diamonds in the snow. It just always fascinates me. It is so beautiful. And today, we have ice on the trees. And when I came back from taking care of the peahens this morning, I noticed my little dogwood, which is one of my favorite trees on this property, just totally covered in a little blanket of ice. And I thought I need to share this with y'all. It's a beautiful little tree in the spring and summer. And right now it is just as beautiful. Let's look at that. Look at that. Is that not pretty? So pretty. It is a beautiful day here, y'all. And the snow is just hanging around because it's so cold. Oh, and Hugh does have them closed out of this field. The reason he had the gate open was because he took the what's that thing called? The generator back to the barn. He had brought it up here just in case we did have the big ice storm they were calling for the other day and lost power. But very thankfully that did not happen. So, yay. There's nothing like a beautiful snow. Makes everything pretty. Except for the brush pile. Look at that sky. Now that's gorgeous. Carolina blue. I haven't even checked on my birds this morning. Hugh took care of them because I was kind of feeling yucky this morning still. Doing much better. I will be 100% by tomorrow, I'm pretty certain. I don't know where the cattle are at. They're usually over here by the hay ring when there's snow on the ground. Hugh keeps them well fed. He talks about me, oh yeah, they're over there. He talks about me spoiling my doggies. His critters are every bit as spoiled. And as a matter of fact, I know I've told y'all this before, but when he calls them in once a week with, yeah, they heard me, with a bucket of feed. And he does that to keep them really tame and keep them used to coming when he calls them. And that little trick has saved us a lot of work, because when they do get out, hey y'all, when they do get out and they hear that feed bucket, they will come. That feed bucket makes them happy. Goofy critters. Goofy critters. And these are goofy also. Oh, gracious. Everybody should have a goose. I'm just saying. I know some of y'all have made comments about, the noise that they make, and they are very, very noisy. But they are like my little court jesters. They're so funny. They are so loud. And they are so obnoxious. Sometimes when they get a little ornery and want to really, bite me in the hiney or something, I will turn around and pick them up. You have to grab them around the neck and then grab them around their body. Hi, darling. Hi, darling. But, and then I'll just carry them around for a minute or so. And that embarrasses them. Because I think the whole thing with, the little nip is just to show dominance. And so when I pick them up and carry them around for a minute, it ruins that for them. And then they will leave me alone for the next while. They're so funny. I love those critters. Not many of the chickens are out this morning. It looks as though they've decided to just stay in their little house. It's cold. It's cold. Yes, I don't blame them. I see all the roosters. The roosters are all out and wandering around. Right there is Rue. And over there behind the house a little bit is George. And then Chuck just went out of sight behind the guinea house. And the girls mostly seem to be hanging out where it's warmer. I don't blame them. Oh, gracious. Well, I need to go check on my other little ones. So, the chicken that has all the feathers missing from her neck, her name is Anne. And someone had suggested that name, knowing that I love Anne of Green Gables. And, of course, and she's a redhead. My little chicken is a redhead. It's Anne of Green Gables. She's Anne. So Anne and Prissy are on the porch together. And I think that they'll become best friends. I'm going to give it a week or so and take their little fence down and see if they are still... They weren't actually really fighting. They were kind of just jumping at each other and making noise. Silly ones. Goofy little girls. But we'll see. Once they get used to each other, they might decide to be buds. Look, y'all. Even the barbed wire fence is pretty. Covered with ice. It's kind of shining in the sun. Beautiful day. The sad part of snowy days is that they're cold. It'd be easier to be outside and enjoy being outside in it. I know, I'm being ridiculous. I'm being ridiculous. Alright, y'all. I am going to head inside and go check on my little girls. Oops. It just... Oh, gracious. But I did want to say good morning. Oh, nope. There's the generator. I thought he had taken it back to the barn already. He hadn't. The basement's coming along nicely. I'll show you that in just a bit. But take care of you. Stay warm. Stay dry. And just take care of one another. Love you much. Bye-bye.